Hey guys, AJ here, back with another one for you. So I made a video about a year ago about how these 304s and these modern chicks are not saving for retirement. So I'm going to put the link to that in the description. But basically, guys, these women are in some trouble. Okay? Because a lot of them spent all these years being strong and independent and all this foolishness. And guys, let's be honest. A lot of women don't work careers. They have jobs. Plain old solitary 9-to-5 low earning jobs. Okay, not enough to be strong and independent, retire on. So the majority of women are going to be broke and not have anything for retirement. And now there's a whole crop of these grifters online trying to tell these chicks about, yo, get my get rich quick program, blah, 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 blah. This is what they asked for. So guys, we're going to get into a couple articles here, but before we do, like, subscribe, drop a comment, because it really helps keep this channel going. Check out my second channel linked in the description, guys. And check out the playlist linked at the end. Guys, look at this. So women are at greater risk in retirement. Here are ways to overcome saving shortfall. Look, so women have 44% less saved by the time that they retire. Look at that, guys. Look at that. And of course, the first thing that they talk about is this stupid wage gap. And guys, anyone that honestly believes that there's a wage gap,
you've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Clown world. It's the same old tired BS, guys. Okay? Look at this. In the US, so women who are full-time are typically paid about 80 cents for every dollar for their male counterparts, please. So the gap has persisted despite women's increasing levels of education and representation in senior leadership positions. So they just defeated their own argument right there. More women are getting educated than men, and there's an increase in women in leadership positions, and yet they still end up earning less. And the only reason why is because they're deciding to make actions and that make them earn less and get into positions that earn less. Look at that. Some women are still more likely to take time out of the labor force or reduce the number of hours because of caretaking responsibilities. Yeah, like having kids. And they call this the motherhood penalty. Guys, that's the thing about these 304s and these wokes. Everything's a gap, a penalty. Guys, they have a two-income household gap, two-income household privilege. They have the happiness gap now. Clown world. It's all clown world. Look, this contributes a growing wealth discrepancy, which is especially difficult to manage for those near retirement. Look at that. By the end of a career, a full-time working woman will have lost out on an average of $417,000 of income. Guys, stop right there. Lost out on means they should have made that, like they've been robbed of that. Okay? If I have friends of mine and they all made a decision to make money, let's just say they made decision A, and then I was kept from making decision A. Maybe my tire went flat or whatever. That's something that I couldn't control, so I lost out on that money, right? If I decide to not go with what my friends went with, I didn't lose out on it because, guys, you don't deserve that money, and you made the choice to do the opposite. Look at that. Look at that. Men and women have similar overall participation rates in their workforce saving plans, but men's account balances are roughly 44% higher than women's balances, largely due to the gender wage gap clown world. Guys, jobs like engineering jobs, etc., they give better benefits for retirement. Also, men tend to save more for retirement, invest. We start to invest in our retirement earlier, right? The first thing most young professionals do, firefighters, police, is they make sure that they're putting something in their 401k or their pension. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Of course, this stupid chart that shows this gender wage gap. Look at that. More than half of women workers that are 57% feel that they don't have enough income to save for retirement. And only 19% are very confident that they'll be able to fully retire with a comfortable lifestyle. Look at that. Now, guys, we're going to go to the dumpster fire known as TikTok and look at some of these knuckleheaded grifters that are like, if you're 58 or 60 and you haven't retired, I'm a TikTok financial guru, blah, blah, blah. Join my plan. Let's go.
Are you worried you're never going to be able to retire? Well, guess what? You're not alone. It's freaking scary. It's stressful. It's overwhelming. It's so many things. But it doesn't have to feel like the end of the world. It doesn't have.
This chick looks like Skeletor. I couldn't place it until now. I'm like, oh, yo, she looks just like Skeletor.
Have to make you feel like there's no hope, because there are some things you can do to improve your situation, even if it's small things that can improve your situation. And there might be some strategies that you just aren't even aware of. That's why I created my platform, Her Retirement, to help women get educated.
There it is.
I offer a ton of free education to help women know more and have more. And then if you want to go even deeper into learning about retirement, into getting a plan from a CFP, into making more happen in your future, I got you.
There it is. Her retirement class. Look at that. It's all these grifters online. Guys, her hashtags. Hashtag her retirement. Hashtag women and retirement. Hashtag retirement for women. Hashtag Gen X women. Hashtag women over 50. Hashtag empty nester mom. Hashtag sandwich generation. Hashtag retire like a boss. Fuck you guys. Look at that. Hashtag retirement education. Hashtag retirement coach clown world.
Okay, so you're this? Yeah. But you want this? Yeah. Okay, so in order to get that, you'd have to do this. Okay, so
all a grift, guys. All a grift. Hashtags. Hashtag retirement income. Hashtag retirement planning. Hashtag nest egg. Hashtag empty nesters. Hashtag age gracefully. Clown world.
You know what I don't want to see? I don't want to see women of retirement age still bagging groceries. And that's why I do what I do.
I'm sure it is.
You know,
There's grifters. All of them, guys. Grifters. All of them. And women fall for this stuff, right? And then they end up in more debt because they're trying to pay for these stupid classes. Guys, her hashtags. Hashtag women in retirement. Hashtag retirement planning. Hashtag financially fearless. Swear to God. Guys, I don't knock anyone's hustle, man. Honestly, look at this. Someone says, I still waitress at 72. It gets me out of the house, but I can't retire. God, these chicks are doomed. Clown world. I told you guys. Clown world. Look at this, guys. This is from England. I will likely work until I die. So women fear that they'll never retire as living cost crisis bites. Look at this. I don't know what the future holds, and it's scary. It says Manreet Kaur, a 42-year-old from West London who's not sure if she'll ever be able to stop working. I haven't saved anything for retirement. I'm living with my parents in their 70s who use their pension to support me. She's 42 years old, clown world. And she's Indian. I'm assuming she's Indian. Manreet? Yeah, this is her. Guys. Guys, most of the Indian chicks that I know growing up now, they're all software developers, doctors, lawyers, right? Her family must have been that one odds out Indian family, or she went to some liberal art school and got indoctrinated into this.
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
Clown world. Look at that. Living with her 72-year-old parents. And guys, this is odd because she's Indian. She's not married. no kids, no job. What is this? Guys, this is the West for you. Look at that. So, Minreet, who's this chick, her situation is not unique. New research shows that My Pension Expert says the cost of living crisis disproportionately impacts women's finances. Almost 2/3, 61% of women say the spiraling cost of living has made retirement seem impossible compared to 49% of men. Meanwhile, 40% of men are confident they will retire at their desired age. With this is 29% true for women. 26% of women say they have savings and plans in place to sustain their current lifestyle into retirement. But for men, this is 42%. Look at that. And guys, look, she's a freelance journalist. There it is. There it is. Why don't you get a real job? You're a freelance journalist and you're wondering why you're living at your parents' house. What is wrong with people? Absolutely insane, guys. These 304s are doomed. And I guarantee anyone in her friends group or social group who says, hey, maybe you might want to get into IT or get a real job. She says,
How dare you?
Look at that. Look at that. And of course, guys, they're trying to say, with ethnicity, that 21% of black women are ineligible, blah, blah, blah. Here we go, guys. Come on. Look at that. So I'm struggling to break even in my current job. I feel really sad about the future. Things feel out of my control. And this is an Indian chick. Guys, the average Indian American in America makes 6 figures a year. And this person right here must have bit that feminist burger real, or that feminist clam sandwich real deep, right? Come on, man. Look at that. Manreet doesn't have a partner and says being single with nobody to share money with or a plan with alongside doesn't help. There it is. There it is. All these single chicks, man, they are doomed. Doomed, man. They all thought that everything was going to be sunshine and rainbows. She said, I worry about ending up on my own and working for the rest of my life. I would love to retire if I could by the age of 50. You're 42 years old. How in the world? Guys, this is how delusional these knuckleheads are. This chick honestly thinks that from 42 to 50, she's going to make enough money to retire on. And guys, we're getting to a point now to where retiring at 65 is a luxury, okay? Retiring at 50, that's what rich people do. And this knucklehead right here thinks that she is going to try and retire at 50. Clown shoes. Now look, Lily Megson, policy director of My Pension Expert, says that the gender gap has loomed over the pension sector for decades because men work jobs that give better pensions. Look at that. Jessica Barkley, 36 years old, is already feeling the pinch. Savings are now at a minus. Each month is an overall negative. Guys, guess what she does for a living, right? I need to get the Jeopardy theme on my soundboard, but guys, you know she has a bullshit job. You know it. Look at this. She says, I think that I have just accepted that I will likely work until I die in some capacity. Look at that. A lifestyle coach. Look at that, guys. Look at that. She's a lifestyle coach. These chicks are delusional. Get a real job. What are you doing? Look at that. So if I'm lucky, I might end up living with my daughter to offer her some free health, some free childcare in return for free housing. I can easily see retirement becoming a luxury like travel. Well, for you it is. Look at that. Look at that. She plans to make her career home-friendly so she can work until death. Samantha Jane, a spiritual business coach. What in the hell is a spiritual business coach? Lacks confidence when it comes to savings, especially as a single mom of 2 kids. She's got 2 kids and she's a spiritual business coach. Guys, someone in the comments, please try and explain to me what in the hell a spiritual business coach is. All these chicks are acting like they're software developers or something, or truckers, or they're essential jobs, and they just can't make it. Because none of these chicks' jobs matter. And these are all these chicks that think that they're strong and independent and they don't need men. And they work jobs that, guys, honestly, they're completely useless. Everyone in this article has a useless job. Look at that. This whole article's a joke. You're comparing apples and oranges at this point. Polly Aerosmith was looking forward to retiring when I was plagued with worry. I lost my business 5 years ago. I lost my property portfolio of 9 properties. She lost $10 million. Look at that, guys. How do you lose that much money? I'm a qualified accountant. She's the only one that has an actual real job, but apparently she doesn't know how to do it. If you lost that much money, look at that. Look at that. Guys, these 304s are doomed, man. Doomed. And guys, while you're scraping away, working your good job, staying home on the weekends, not going out, buying crazy drinks and all this other stuff, guys, just like, what was it called? The grasshopper and the ant, right? Where the ant's putting away all the stuff for the winter. And the grasshopper's sitting outside smoking and joking and all this other stuff. And then the winter came and the ant's eating good. The grasshopper froze and starved to death. You know what I'm saying? That's how we are. All of us men, we are scrimping, saving, investing, doing everything we can. And all these 304s are out there, hot girl summering and working these stupid, silly jobs. And they're going to be out in the cold. And guys, they expect some of us to swoop in.
Here I come to save the day.
And save the day, guys. Don't do this. Don't do it, guys. Don't do it. All right, you guys. This is AJ. I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe. I'm out of here. Have a good one.